In the yoga practices that I've done, there's so many actions that we can do for the shoulders, and I've included those actions in a lot of videos that I've done. In this practice, we'll be working with shoulder strength. It's a full practice. You'll be doing standing and seated and supine poses. And these are examples of what I feel like are the best possible things that you could do to stabilize your shoulders. The shoulder joint is very flexible, which is great, but it doesn't have that much stability. So doing the practice to create a little bit more strength will really help you in your yoga practice. We'll begin seated. Sitting however you wish, take your arms in front of you and keep the elbows roughly at the same height as your shoulders. Bring your elbows together with the palms facing toward your face. See if you can separate your hands. Elbows want to drop, but see if you can keep them lifted. Take the hands together and take the hands apart. And take the hands together. One more. Take the hands apart and together. This prepares you for full Garudasana, but that's a very passive range of motion. So this is a great preparation at the beginning of your practice for Garudasana. Now, another one that we often use straps with to get a little bit more fullness in the pose is Gomukasana. Instead of grabbing the hands behind your back, make fists with your right hand, bend the elbow, make a fist with your left hand, bend the elbow. Now do that several times. Make a fist and go into the pose. Rather than grabbing hold of the hands, now with the left hand up, draw the fists toward each other on both sides. Sitting on your feet, reach your hands forward, spread your fingers. Reach way forward, and you feel the shoulder blades kind of rounding on the upper back. Now pull back, but keep the arms straight. Do that several times. Reach way forward, pull back, a protraction by reaching way forward, and retraction by drawing the heads of the arm bones back as the arms stay straight. Then release your hands. Now we'll combine these actions with other yoga poses. Reach your right knee up, take it back, and balance yourself as you come to a crescent lunge. Once you're in the form of the pose, take your elbows forward, draw your elbows toward each other. Now take the hands wide apart and release. Do the same in that Gomukasana variation. Make fists, take your right hand up, draw your left hand back, bending both elbows, open your chest. Release your hands, step your back foot forward. Do the same with the left side. Lift your left knee up, reach back, draw your elbows forward at shoulder height. Hug the elbows in toward each other. Draw the hands further away from each other. Release. Make fists with your hands. With your left arm up, bend your left elbow, bend your right elbow, open your chest nicely. Release your hands and step your back foot forward. Now that you know the program, we'll do that 2 more times in a crescent lunge. Draw your right knee up, reach back, arms forward, elbows together, hands apart. Make fist, Reach the right hand up, left hand back, bend your elbows, release and step your back foot forward. Draw your left knee up, reach back, elbows together, hands apart. Make fist, left arm up, right hand behind, and step your back foot forward. One more time. Bring your right knee up, reach back, elbows together, hands apart. Make fists, right hand up, left hand behind, open your chest. Step the back foot forward, take your left knee up, reach back, elbows together, hands apart. Make fists with your left arm up, reach back. Step the back foot forward and pause. Come to all fours position. In all fours position, do that same thing. Push the floor, but it's not cat-cow. See if you can lift the shoulder blades and now draw down. So you're pushing the floor away, trying to keep the spine in a very neutral form. And you're drawing down. Claw the mat with the hands at least shoulder width apart. And press to lift up right behind the sternum. And let that area just soften. So you feel like the scapula, the shoulder blades are just coming in toward each other, as if they're giving each other a nice kiss. And draw down. Come back to the center of that movement and take your forearms down, interlace your fingers, and do the same thing. So soften, draw the shoulder blades in toward each other, and lift up. Again, very little spinal movement. You're just doing this work to just get the shoulders prepared for the practice. Lifting up and drawing down where the shoulder blades hug in. And you lift up as you press the forearms down. Just drawing down before lifting up. And one more time, draw down before lifting up, and come to the center of those movements. Now step your hands nice and wide apart to come to downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, bend your elbows just slightly so that you can get a feeling of the shoulder blades in action. Pause in the pose. Hands are slightly wider apart than shoulder width apart. Step your way up to your hands. Take your hands to your low back and rise up. In that same way that we're doing seated, reach forward with the palms as if pushing against a far wall. Draw the shoulders away from each other, this protraction. Reach up. Exhale, take your hands down to the mat and step back to a plank position. In your plank position, do that same action we were doing. Just push the floor to lift up and draw slightly down. Keep the spine neutral as you just work the arms nicely. If this is too much for you, take your knees down to the mat and you'll have a little bit more freedom in the movement. Very little bending of the elbows. Just work the shoulders with the arms bearing a little bit more weight. Step your hands slightly wider apart. Your baby fingers might be off the mat. Draw your elbows back. Keep the spine relatively neutral. Just drop halfway down and up. Elbows draw back, hands are drawing in isometrically toward each other. And a third time, rise up, come to your forearms, interlace your fingers again, and on your knees, same thing, just drop slightly down, lift up again, just getting the shoulders prepared for just a little bit more mobility so that they can assist in these poses that we work the shoulders, we work the posterior muscles of the shoulders and back strengthening actions. Come to downward facing dog. Take your hands nice and wide apart. Lift yourself up. Just pause here. Just notice if there's any difference in the feeling of the shoulders. In this downward facing dog, you're pushing the mat. And just naturally, the shoulders are in this protraction. Any movement to retract the shoulders certainly brings attention to those posterior shoulder muscles. Now look forward and step your right foot right between your hands. Come to a crescent lunge, so rise up. In this balanced lunge position, take your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and pull as if you're pulling the hands apart, away from each other. In extension, you get the shoulders hugging in. You get this nice strength in the arms as you imagine this resistance, this pulling away from each other to engage the back, the posterior muscles. Release your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Pause there. Bring your awareness to your breath. Look forward and step your left foot forward. Balance yourself as you rise up. Interlace your fingers behind your back again. And pull as if the hands are trying to pull apart. Open the chest really nicely. Reaching your hands back. Feel a nice engagement there, a nice heat. Release your hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back. Pause in downward facing dog. Again, those of you that like to do more of a vinyasa practice, go ahead to come to plank, up dog and down dog. Now step your right foot forward again to come to crescent lunge. Rise up. Now compare what we did before, arms in extension. So take the hands back, but turn the palms forward with the hands reaching back, shoulders in extension. See if you can reach your hands up even more. You feel the shoulder blades hugging toward each other. Just imagine a resistance occurring so that you can just work just more fully. And can you tell which arm might be working a little bit more than the other, which shoulder is more engaged? Release your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. And pause. We're doing essentially the same poses we always do, but just with a little variations in the upper body to engage, to bring awareness in the posterior shoulder muscles to gain more back strength. Step your left foot forward. Balance yourself as you come up. Reach your hands back, palms forward. Maybe you can make your thumbs draw back a little bit more than your baby fingers as you lift your hands. Your hands are nice and wide apart. Just getting this moment here to get a little bit more engagement. Release your hands down to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, draw to a plank or to your knees and lower yourself all the way to the mat. Once you're on the mat, reach your hands back with the palms pressing on the mat. Now lift the palms away from the mat, still facing the mat. Maybe you can lift your thumbs a little higher than your baby fingers. As you reach back, with each in-breath, can you rise up just a little bit more, reaching back further. Now make a double chin. And release your hands down. Come to downward facing dog or child's pose. Make your way to the front of the mat. Rise up. Step your left foot back. Bend your right knee with your back heel planted, the right knee bent. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Bend your elbows slightly. Bow forward toward the inner right knee. Now with the shoulders in extension, see about lifting your arms up, and it's not how far you go. On this one, we're trying to pull the hands away from each other as we draw forward and down. Keep the back leg steady. Now inhale and rise up. Stay in the same pose, but turn the palms forward. Reach them back. Give yourself lots of space between the hands. In the same way, bow forward and just notice how you can get a little bit more engagement typically as you try to lift your hands up against an imagined resistance. The fingers are spread, so the upper arms are toned. Now inhale, rise up. This is just a variation on humble warrior. Let's try that on the left side. Take your right foot back. Bend your left knee. Let's get this nice opening in the upper chest. Feel rooted. Before taking your hands in the interlaced position, with the elbows slightly bent, draw down. Once in the position, lift your interlaced fingers off the low back. Try to pull the hands away from each other. Draw a little deeper in the pose. Now come out of the pose, rise up. Keep your left knee bent. Turn your palms forward. Reach back. Hug the shoulder blades in toward each other. And draw down as you lift the hands up. Soften as you reach your hands up even more. And lift yourself out of the pose. Step your back foot forward and pause in Tadasana. Come to a wide stance with your feet parallel. Reach your hands up and make a fist as if you're hanging on to a pull-up bar. Grab hold of a pull-up bar. Bend your elbows. Draw down. Take your elbows slightly lower than your shoulders are. Really exaggerate the actions. Try it again. Take your arms up. Grab hold of the bar. Bend your elbows. Draw down. And imagine that I'm trying to press your elbow up, and against that, you're drawing down. So this imagined resistance, this isometric action, just allows you to engage so much more fully. One more time. Grab hold of the bar, bend your elbows, hug the shoulder blades in toward each other. Take the elbows slightly lower. And release. Turn your right toes out. Let's combine these actions with Virabhadrasana number 2. Take both arms up. With your right hand, grab hold of the imaginary bar. Pull down. Now reach your right hand out. With the left hand, grab the bar, pull down against that resistance. Reach out. Come to the opposite side, turn your right toes in, left toes out. Take your arms up. So the shoulders are really protracted. And we'll just slowly draw the shoulder blades into that retracted position. Once you're in the position, make a fist with the left hand, pull down before reaching out. With the right hand, grab the bar, pull down. Reach out. And rise up. Come to lie down on your belly. So let's apply all of the actions that we did in a strong locust pose. On your belly, reach your hands back with the palms facing down. Inhale, lift your chest, reach your hands forward. Make fists, hug the elbows in for these lat pull-ups. Reach your hands out, and now reach back and release down. We'll do that one more time. Start with the shoulders in extension. Lift up. Reach forward. So it's a nice protraction of the shoulder blades. You can lift your feet up if you wish. Grab hold of the imaginary bar. Hug the elbows in. Rise up. Reach back. And release down. Place your hands back to the mat. Come to all fours position. If you've got blocks, grab them. If you don't, maybe books would work. we'll be putting our elbows on the blocks. I like the blocks in their second highest position. So with the blocks about shoulder width apart, place your elbows down to the blocks. Take your hands in this prayer position and adjust your knees so it feels comfortable for you to release your head right between the upper arms. With the hands in this prayer position, reach your thumbs back a little bit more. And just allow the heart to draw toward the mat. Release your head so that you can just kind of liberate your neck muscles. Draw your awareness to your breath again. Keep the action of the palms pressing in. Breathe in deep and out long. Now straighten your arms. Have the forearms still pressing on the block with your palms facing one another. Inhale, lift your head up. Look forward, and you'll have a little bit more of a bend to your arms. On the exhale breath, reach your pelvis back and release your head down as you draw from the navel back to the spine to get the back body full. Inhale, lift up, lift your gaze, lift your chin. Exhale, come towards straight arms. The palms are still facing one another. It's as if you're holding on to a ball between the hands. You're really pressing in toward the midline. Now draw from the navel back to the spine to get the back body so full. Now lift and shift forward. Shoulders are almost right over your elbows as you look forward. Exhale, reach your pelvis back. Release your head down. Keep the palms facing each other, strong arms, and you're really pressing the forearms into the blocks. One more time, inhale, lift up, lift your head up. Exhale, straighten your arms. Keep pressing down with the arms, even as you're isometrically drawing in toward the midline. Draw from the navel back to the spine. And come out of the pose by tucking your toes under. Have your inner knees touch with your toes tucked under. Come back to sit on your heels. Now, if this is not working for you, sit in another way, maybe on blocks, so that you're comfortable as we do some arm movements. So interlace your fingers and reach your interlaced fingers up. You can have a bend to the elbows. Have the baby fingers draw down toward your head. The thumbs reach up. Now free your arms and create the cactus arms. Elbows forward, hands back. Reach your gaze back and release your hands down. Let's do that a few more times. Interlace your fingers. Reach your interlaced fingers with the palms facing up toward the ceiling. Look up. Now free your hands, bend your elbows, press your palms back, look up and back. Exhale, free your hands. One more time. I realize your toes might be feeling it, but see if you can manage one more time. Interlace your fingers. We'll go a little bit faster on this one. Reach your thumbs up. Exhale, free your hands. Bend your elbows, cactus arms. Reach your gaze up, hands back. And free your hands. Come to all fours position. In all fours position, with your toenails down so that you can free your feet from the actions that we just did. Place your right hand to your head, just at the top of the neck there, at the base of the head, right at the occipital ridge. With your hand pressing your head, press your head back and draw your elbow as if taking your head, right ear down toward the mat. Inhale, lift up. Now if this is not working for you, just free your arm and thread your hand right under your armpit. I like the action of taking the head, the palm of the hand at the head. It just really creates a little bit more tone in the tricep. Now thread the elbow right under the armpit and draw your right ear toward the mat. One more time. Inhale, open your chest, lift your elbow up. Exhale, draw the elbow right under the arm. And now come back to all fours position. In all fours position, take your left hand to your head, press your head back to your hand, open your chest nicely, draw the elbow right under your arm. Inhale, expand and lift. Exhale, keep on working the head, pressing it into the palm. Sometimes the hand gets a little too aggressive here, so really work to strengthen your neck muscles as you do the last repetition. Reach your elbow right under the right armpit and rise up. Come to all fours position again. Once again, tuck your toes under and sit back. And again, if that's not working for you, come to another position. Take your right hand behind your back with the palm open. Now, take the left hand somewhere to the right arm and just draw the right arm slightly forward. Keep the back of the right hand to the low back. And release out of the pose. Take your left hand behind you with the back of the hand pressing the back. Take your right hand somewhere to your left arm and just urge the elbow to come forward just slightly. It's a rather uncomfortable action. Just try to get to know the shoulders a little bit better here. Release out of the pose. If you can sit cross-legged, that would be wonderful for a twisting, a rotation of the spine that we're about to do. When you found the seated pose that works for you, take your arms up and have the hands press in toward each other. Keep on pressing the hands. Elbows can be slightly bent. And get this nice fullness in your chest. Keep that. Now slowly release your hands. Take your right hand, the back of the right hand to the outside toward the left knee. Take your left hand behind you. Open your chest nicely. Nice evenness to the in-breath and the out-breath. Now if you've turned your head to look over the left shoulder, take your gaze to be aligned with your sternum. Now draw your right ear toward your right shoulder. Maybe you can take your left hand just a little bit closer to your right cheek. Draw your chin closer to your right shoulder. Drop your gaze down. Slowly come out of the pose. If your legs are crossed, press your legs the opposite way. Engage the legs. You might want to sit on a little elevation if you feel like the knees are lifted or if this is too uncomfortable for you. Now cross your wrists again. Reach your arms up. Press the palms of the hands. Reach up. Enjoy your breath. Keep pressing the hands firmly. Now free your hands. Have your left back of the hand pressing the right thigh or the right knee. Walk your right hand behind you. Enjoy this nice opening in the chest. If you turn your head to look over your right shoulder, draw it back toward the center of the movement. Allow your left ear to drop toward your left shoulder. See if you can create more distance between your right ear and your right shoulder. Now take your chin a little bit closer to your left collarbone and create more distance between your right ear and your right shoulder. Now slowly come out of the pose. Come to lie on your back. Lie on your back. Take your arms up and over your head. And see if the back of your hand can just rest on the floor. And if that's not working for you, please change the pose so that this does not cause strain on your shoulders. Walk your feet over to the right. Walk your hands over to the right. Walk your feet over just a little bit more and enjoy a nice stretch to the left side ribs. Walk your hands over just a little bit more and have your right hand connect with the left wrist. Then just give a gentle pull on the left hand. And as you do, can you get nice fullness to the breath to expand the left side ribs? Enjoy the fullness that you get on the left side. Free your hands. Walk your feet back to the center position. Take your arms in a cactus pose. Notice the difference. How the left side is so much longer feeling, so much more spacious than the right. Walk your feet over to the left side. Walk your hands over to the left. Now move your feet just a little bit more to the left. Have your left hand reach for the right wrist and give the right arm just a little pull, but resist with the right shoulder. Draw back. Now let the breath create fullness to the right side of the body. You can release your hands. Walk your feet back to center. Take your arms back in that cactus pose. Find nice fullness to your breath. Release your arms down to your side with your palms facing up. Relax your legs. Notice the fullness that you can get on the in-breath. Nice long out-breath. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Enjoy this time in Savasana. Namaste.